Hey, friends, how are you? It's me, Christiana Gaudet, your tarot fairy godmother. And it's time once again for Global Tarot Circle. We meet together once a month to share readings and some informal tarot study. I am very grateful to have you all with us. If you are watching an archive and replay, that's great too. Leave a comment, pop in a like, let us know you're here. If you're here with us in person, thank you so much for being here. Many of you know what we'll be doing, but let's go over it. First thing I want you to do, and some of you have already put your questions in, which I appreciate. And we will do those questions in the order in which I see them, starting in just a moment. But tell me, where in the world are you and what deck are you working with? I am in Palm City, Florida, and today, right now, I'm working with Tarot of the Divine. Now, I want to apologize. I threatened to come on for some live stream readings either yesterday or today. Didn't happen, and I apologize. Schedule got busy, which is not a bad thing. My primary job is to do readings, so if I'm busy doing readings, that's what I'm doing. But I have been itching. Y'all know I've been playing with some new things, right? I've been playing with Southern Botanic Oracle, which I actually like, shockers, and my bag of charms, which I've added to recently. And so I've been wanting to try one tarot card, one Southern Botanic Oracle card, and one charm and see what would happen. So we may do that in the second half. So the format, first things first, tell us where in the world you are, what deck you're working with. Then we will do readings. And as I said, I'll take the questions in the order in which I see them. If you have a question, it can be anything from what does the universe want me to know to a very specific question. I will read the question aloud. I will pull one card from my Tarot of the Divine, which was a gift from Clumsy Clairvoyance. Thank you so much for that. And tell you what I think. Anyone else who would like to do the reading will put the name of the person we're reading for, the name of the card you got, and your interpretation. So if you ask a question, make sure you scroll through. Don't just listen to me. Scroll through and get your entire reading. We really are a global tarot circle, one card from each person. Now, if you're hopping on this and doing some readings, I'm going to move quickly. I can speak more quickly than you can type. And I've been doing this for a lot of years, so I'm a quicker reader than perhaps a lot of you are. Don't worry about it. Do every other one. Just do the ones you're called to. It's okay. It's okay. So don't feel like you have to do each and every one, but try your hand at a few. When we get about to the half-hour mark, we're going to switch over, and that's when we switch into tarot study. And at that point, I'll be taking any questions you have about tarot and divination, about particular decks, cards, spreads, techniques. And that's when, if you'll indulge me, I would like to try to do some tarot, oracle card, and charms. Let's get a moderator on taking care of our troll, please. And thank you, moderators. We appreciate you being here. And I want to say a big thank you to Teresa C., who's been a member for 14 months, is in the Poconos, where I met you first, and today is your birthday. Thank you so much for being here. So let's just say hi to a few people. Clumsy Clairvoyance, thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. You're in the Mojave Desert in California using the Guardian of the Night. And hang on, let me see if I can... we're just going to put that. Oh, there you go. Well done, Clumsy Clairvoyance. Well done. You got it. You got it. Perfect. All right. So let's see. Jerry Thomas, nice to see you. Rockville, Maryland, Classic Tarot. Rider Waite and the Urban Crow Oracle deck with the extension cards. Very good. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Karen Hendershot, thanks for being a member in Eastern PA using Dragon Tarot. All right. And thank you everyone for being here and for coming into the room at this point. Quinn Kilharius in Brazil using Modern Witch Tarot. What a great deck. And a big happy birthday to Teresa C., who is a really important part of this community. Thank you for spending some of your birthday with us. We are honored by that. Adina Moskowitz, thanks for being here in the Hudson Valley with the Wiser Tarot. Fabulous deck. Can never go wrong with the Wiser Tarot. Christina, thanks for being a member in Westchester, Pennsylvania. Very good. Thanks for being here. And Peggy Lou in Oak Hill, Florida. Peggy Lou, thanks for being a member. Oak Hill, Florida, using the Rider-Waite-Smith. Audrey M., thanks for being a member in Delray Beach, Florida, using Lightseers. Great deck. Can't go wrong. Smile Soul 20, thanks for being a member in Connecticut, working with Modern Witch Tarot. Your collection is growing. I see it happening. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Virginia W., nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Robin's Nest, thanks for being a member in Ontario, Canada, working with Bonefire Tarot. Sally, nice to see you. Northeastern Connecticut, using Gilded Royale Mini. Fabulous. I don't think I was aware there was a mini of that. Now I want that really badly, right here, right now. All right. So I'm sorry if I missed anyone's greeting. Thank you very much for being here. Adrija, you're in India right now. Fabulous, using the RWS. Iris, nice to see you in Ohio, using the Thoth and Mother Piece. Very good. Claire, nice to see you using your Crowley deck in Mayaca City, Florida. Pamela Phillips, nice to see you. And Claire, thank you for being a member. Pamela Phillips, thanks for being a member. In New York, using Lightseers. And so again, if I missed someone's greeting, I'm very sorry. Kelly, Castleman, Ontario, using Mystic Mondays. Great deck. Virginia is in Connecticut using the Rider-Waite-Smith. Christina's in Westchester using Spacious Tarot. And again, thank you for being a member. Thank you to all the members, all the moderators. Thanks for everyone for being here. If you're new here, please do subscribe. And everyone, please remember to like this video. All right, let's get going. We will take these in order in which we see them. And again, celebrate my beautiful Tarot of the Divine Tarot. Thank you, Clumsy Clairvoyance. I am enjoying this deck just as you suspected I would. All right, so let's go. First one up is Smile Soul 20. Again, thanks for being a member. The question, what does the universe want me to know? If you would like to do this reading at Smile Soul 20, the name of the card you got and your interpretation, here we go. Smile Soul 20, the Knight of Swords. What the universe wants you to know, Smile Soul 20, is whether you realize it or not, you are moving forward. You are moving forward and you are doing the right things. That's what you need to know. Trey Cameron, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Message from the universe. If you would like to do this reading at Trey Cameron, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. And let's just say hey to DH. Thanks for being a member in Connecticut using the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. Very good. Okay. So, Trey. Message from the universe for Trey. The Hermit. You know, I think you've really been in this space of deep introspection, and maybe with that is some necessary loneliness. But I think you need to recognize that in all of this, you will be a standard bearer for others. You will be a guiding light for others. Be patient with your journey. Be patient with yourself, but know you are where you need to be. All right. Next question. Christina, thank you so much for being a member. What does the universe want me to know? If you'd like to do this reading, at Christina, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Christina, the Ace of Swords reversed. You need to be careful about BS. It could be your BS. It could be other people telling you BS that you're believing. Find your own truth and stick to it. Do not let anyone make you think that you are outside of your integrity when you know you're in your integrity. Do not let people shame you for your truth, and do not let people gaslight you. Mediha Ness, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. I'm still in the spell of the animal ally, animal connection card you pulled for me. In so many ways, it makes sense and explains a lot for me. Thank you for that. I'd love to know how I can honor this horse connection. Thank you. So here's the history. Last week at some point, we were doing, it might have been the newsletter recap, but the question was about a power animal, a spiritual animal ally, and what came up for Mediha Ness was a horse, and she felt that very strongly. So the question that she has now is, how can she honor that connection? If you would like to do this reading, at Mediha Ness, the name of the card you got, and your interpretation. Six of Swords. By recognizing its power in your life, do meditations where you meet your horse. If there are horses around you that you can spend time with, by all means do. Recognize the cultural connection to horses. And maybe even like pictures of horses, images or statuary having to do with horses could help as well. Okay, Adrija Roy, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. You and P are on a break. What can I expect? Any form of communication from him? And do you see me meeting him anytime soon? You'll be going back to the States on the 24th of March, and he's in the States. Okay. So if you would like to do this reading, at Adrija Roy, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. The Four of Wands reversed. And I think there's a lot here that says that, when we look at what this connection is and what the possibilities for this connection are, they might be limited. Might you hear from him again? Sure, maybe. Might you see him again? Sure, maybe. But I feel like you might be seeing more there than what is possibly there. Okay. Okay, Peggy Lulevens, thanks for being a member here. Yours is the next question. When will I feel better? I thought it was done. I'm in bed now. What should I do? And this is COVID, is what we've got going on here. So if you'd like to do this reading, at Peggy Lulevens, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. The Three of Swords reversed. Rest, 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 and don't let anyone stress you out. Make sure you're drinking enough fluid. I think you are healing. It's just taking time. Sarah J., so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. A message from the universe, most certainly. If you'd like to do this reading, at Sarah J., the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Here we go. Here is your message from the universe. Eight of Swords reversed. Releasing anxiety, the things that have been hurtful, the things you're afraid of. Heal, let go, tell yourself different stories, and be open to feeling better. Bella Luna, thanks for being here. Audrey M., thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Message from the universe for you, most certainly. If you would like to do this reading, at Audrey M., the name of the card you got and your interpretation. The Ten of Swords. Audrey, I'm wondering if you're going through a tough time right now. If there are some things you're sorting through, if there are some things you're thinking about that are feeling overwhelming, if there have been some difficult communications, hold space for whatever is difficult, but don't let that be the paradigm of your life. All right. And thank you, everyone, for doing readings. Really appreciate that. Okay, Bella Luna, what do I need to know for March? If you'd like to do this reading, at Bella Luna, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Page of Wands reversed. If you don't want to do it and you can get away without doing it, don't do it. Don't force yourself to do what you don't want to do if you don't have to. If you do want to do it, put your energy into it. Follow the things that you're really passionate about in March. And I really want to thank the moderators here today. Our moderators are great. We have an amazing moderator team, and they got put through their paces today, and we really appreciate them. All right. DH, what does the universe want me to know? And DH, thank you so much for being a member. If you'd like to do this reading, at DH, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Eight of Wands. DH, be open. Be open to creativity. Be open to spiritual inspiration. Be open to conversations with people. Do not, no matter how psychic you are, do not think you know the outcome of things. Be open to the possibilities. Okay, Kelly Roberge, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. What do I need to know about the business I'm opening? Well, first of all, congratulations. If you would like to do this reading, at Kelly Roberge, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. And let's see what we got. The Three of Wands reversed. I think you need to be clear about what success looks like in what time frame. It's going to take time to get to where you want to be, and that's okay. Manage it that way. And so your markers of success should be realistic and appropriate. Karen Hendershot, thank you for being a member. We appreciate you. What's going on with my love life? When can I expect someone to come into my life? If you'd like to do this reading, at Karen Hendershot, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Oh, look at you, 10 of Swords. Karen, I think that there's so much courage that it takes to be open to that and to ask that question, and that's a beautiful thing. But that courage is coming at a price. It makes you worry you'll find the wrong person. It makes you worry you won't find anyone at all. It just makes you wonder. Relax, relax, relax. Someone will come into your life as soon as you relax. Seriously. Iris Hawkins, thank you so much for being here. It's so nice to see you. In the Sierra Foothills, how do I get my creative mojo back? If you'd like to do this reading, at Iris Hawkins, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. The Chariot reversed. Stop chasing it. Be totally counterintuitive about it. Just relax and focus on the things that you enjoy, and it'll sneak up back on you. Seriously, don't go looking for it. Galactic Community Garden Earth, nice to see you. Kristen Louise, so nice to see you. Glad you're here. All right. Sarah J. Thank you so much for being a member. I would be using Tarot of Curious Creatures if my birds didn't try to eat my cards. That's funny. I was looking for a question in there, but no, just a funny thing. You know, our animals love our cards, but sometimes to their detriment. And Mediha Ness is reading the Rider-Waite-Smith in the Northwest. Oh, Clumsy Clairvoyance. Do we share a do we share a troll in common? How lovely. Kanchan Verma, so nice to see you. May I know what the universe wants to say about my career to me? Most certainly. If you'd like to do this reading, at Kanchan Verma, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. What about your career? Let's take a look. The Two of Coins reversed, it feels like it's not going the way you want. It may not be making the money you want. You may not be getting the opportunities you want. You may be having to work really hard. You may need to try a different tactic, but do not give up. Do not give up. Oh, Betty Fleischer, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Using Marielle Tarot in Southern West Virginia. Glad you're here. Thanks for being a member. And once again, we are celebrating Teresa's birthday today. Hang on a minute. Just over scrolled. Give me a second. Hang on a minute. Thank you, everyone who's doing readings. Really appreciate this. This is great. Brenda Elizabeth, nice to see you. Hang on, just scrolling back. Don't want to miss anyone. Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, here we go. All right, the next question that I see here, Jerry Thomas. May I learn how to best improve my relationships? If you would like to do this reading, at Jerry Thomas, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Great question. I really appreciate it. The Moon. Recognize that, and I'm not saying the people around you are dishonest, but I'm saying there's many layers to people, right? And what they show you and what's really going on may be two different things. And what you show people and what might be really going on with you may be two different things. So you have to really try to feel around and don't just take people at face value or for the first thing they say. Go deeper and figure it out and be willing to show people what's going on with you more deeply. I know that's hard. It's a vulnerability and it's difficult. Morgana the Great, so nice to see you. What do I need to know about my love life relationship? If you'd like to do this reading, at Morgana the Great, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Six of Wands reversed. There may be something going on in your love life right now, Morgana, that is not going the way you want. And it may be making you feel disempowered. It may be making you feel less than or not worthy or not equal to the challenge. Recognize your own power and do not be afraid to address whatever's going on in the relationship or within you. Everyone, you are all doing such great readings. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Sally, what does the universe want me to know? If you would like to do this reading, at Sally, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. 10 of Wands. Right now, everything is feeling heavy. It's not just health, it's everything. Give yourself time. Don't be hard on yourself. And there will be healing. It will get better, Sally, I promise. Robin's Nest, thank you so much for being a member here. What will be the biggest change in my life this year? All right, let's take a look. If you'd like to do this reading, at Robin's Nest, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. The Ace of Swords, your biggest change is internal. About your own growth, about your own healing, about figuring out your own truth. And as you figure out that truth, you will make the changes you want to make. D9, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. How can I best help myself during this time? If you'd like to do this reading, at D9, the name of the card you get and your interpretation. The Four of Wands reversed. Figure out who your friends are and who is there to support you and who's not. Know who you can depend on and who you can't. And don't have any feelings about that one way or the other. Just know what's true. And again, thank you everyone for doing such great readings. Oh, just over scrolled. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. You know what it is? It's not really me over scrolling. It's as I'm scrolling, the computer catches up and a bunch comes in and I lose my place. See, it's the technology. It's not my fault. Oh, Kelly, not only is it okay to be slow, it's almost necessary. There are other markers for your success in the beginning. Remember, you're planting seeds. All right. Okay, I think I'm caught up with myself here. Just trying to look for questions, seeing all the great readings everyone's doing. And we are in our last few minutes of readings in this format. So it's last call for readings, y'all. If you have not yet asked and you want to, it's fine. And yeah, there's a couple of you not feeling well today. Sally, Peggy, Lou, it's fine. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. You know, I saw a question from Clumsy Clairvoyance and haven't done it yet, and now I've lost it. Let me go back and find that because I think I skipped over that one. Here it is. I apologize, Clumsy Clairvoyance. Thanks for being a member and an amazing moderator. I'm wanting to add some shamanic journeying to my spiritual work and medication. Did you mean medication or meditation? Either would work. Could be both. Will it serve me well? If you'd like to do this reading at Clumsy Clairvoyance, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Seven of Coins reversed. Do it for yourself, not for your business. You may ultimately bring it into your business, but start it as a personal practice and it will serve you. Okay. And anyone, if it looks like I missed anyone, please let me know. It's almost impossible not to miss people because we're a fairly large and active group, which I really appreciate. Okay. Hey, Disco Bunny, nice to see you from the other side of the world. Glad you're here. I see your question coming in. I'm just scrolling down to make sure I don't miss anyone. My question is, did I miss a question from the birthday girl? Teresa, did you have a question or should we just do birthday cards for you? Or have I not gotten to your question yet? Did I miss it? I don't want to not do a reading for the birthday girl. So let me know what's going on there. Or did we already do it and I just don't remember? I don't think we did though. Here we go, Disco Bunny. What do I need to know about career? If you'd like to do this reading at Disco Bunny, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Nine of Swords. It's hard right now. And you may not be sure what's going on or where you're going or what you're going to do. And you know what? That's okay. Hold space for that. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out when you need to figure it out, I promise. Here we go. Teresa, once again, thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. And happy, happy birthday. We are so grateful for you and wish you so much good stuff. My question is, will I be able to relocate after I finish my degree next year, like I'm working towards? I plan on buying a house, but haven't found a destination yet, either south or west of PA. So, if you'd like to do this reading at Teresa C, the name of the card you got and your interpretation, and it's about being able to relocate, buying a house somewhere else that she wants to go. What do you see? Oh, Queen of Swords. Abso-freaking-lutely, yes. Yes, you will be able to. And your studies are the most important thing right now and will get you where you need to go. Okay. Alexandria, Tatiana Fickelstein, Franuti. Alexandra, thank you for being here. How can I bring bigger groups to my work? All right. If you'd like to do this reading at Alexandra, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. King of Coins reversed. I think you have to get the people who are coming to share the goodness. You know, like it really needs to come not just from you, but for them. Other people bringing people in. You have to encourage other people to bring people in. I think that's going to be the key. All right. So who have I missed? As we come to the end of our readings, I'm sure I must have missed someone. Let me know. Please reiterate your questions if I missed you, or if you haven't asked a question yet, it's last call for readings, y'all. However, we are now switching into the space of questions about tarot and divination. The floor is now open for your questions about cards, practices, individual cards, readings you've done that didn't make sense, spreads, anything. And I am very interested in trying my my 3-method divination. I've never done anything like this before. I will tell you, and maybe you've had this experience too, right? I've been a hardcore tarotist for more than 30 years. Do I have other decks? Yes. Do I use them in classes and stuff? Sure. But, you know, I love tarot and I don't really usually feel the need to go beyond it. But at StarCon, I got this amazing oracle that I've fallen in love with as a divination device. And some of you have seen me use it on this channel. Shockers, right? And so that kind of opened me up and made me say, oh, well, also at StarCon, people gave me some charms. And Brenda Elizabeth had given me some charms. And so from the charms that people have given me, I've curated charms and I started playing with charms and tarot on a live here. And it went really, really well. So I thought, you know, what an interesting challenge. If you would ask a question, and what I want you to do is ask it specifically of me. These will not be questions that other people will be reading on. These are questions for me to stretch and play this game that I am now playing, expanding beyond tarot into charms and oracle. And what happens if I pull one tarot card, one of my new favorite oracle, and one charm? Can I do a reading? Can I come up with a real answer? And I will tell you that I feel really invigorated. I mean, I didn't need to be reinvigorated in my practice reading for others. You know, every reading invigorates me. And I'm not using these things in my professional practice, and I may never. But the space to be able to play here with you has made me just so very excited. So if you can think about phrasing a specific question, I would be happy to try. So clumsy clairvoyance, yes, and this is my bag of charms. And yes, in classes and such, I've done charm casting, and it's fun and it's good. Um, but this is a very specific thing I want to do. One tarot card, one charm, one oracle card. Okay, so before we get to that, we've got a question from Kelly about the Hierophant. I struggle with the Hierophant, plus it's stalking me. I would like to know what the Hierophant means to you, please. I love that question. Thank you. And what might a stalker Hierophant mean? So tag it Hierophant and tell me your thoughts on the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant originally was the Pope, right? And so the Hierophant represents the authority of the church, doctrine. The Hierophant is related to the element of earth. And, you could see him as God's representative on earth, but you can also see him as the person who surrounds himself with wealth while others starve. He is, everything that is good about the Catholic Church and everything that is bad about the Catholic Church is all in the Hierophant. But what does the Hierophant mean in a reading? He is the authority of the knowledge. He is the priest of the church. Now, that doesn't have to be a church. For instance, the attorney is the priest of the law. The doctor is the priest of medicine. If the Hierophant, I'm looking for a Hierophant while I'm talking about one and I'm not finding one. If the Hierophant, here we go, is stalking you, it could be you need to go to school. It could be you need to seek an authority. It could be you need to recognize your own authority. So, anyone else have thoughts about the Hierophant? Go ahead and ask and answer. Just tag it Hierophant. Dina, Hierophant, the wise one, but also the one who gives you obligations and rules, right? And sometimes those rules don't make any sense and need to be broken. Now, Eden Gray called the Hierophant reversed the card of the iconoclast or the hippie. Disco Bonnie, Hierophant, institutional learning, more than colleges, like how we learn to think from the way our society is structured. If it's reversed, it can be an unorthodox approach. Okay. So, and clumsy clairvoyance, a Hierophant could be a strict boss. Sure. Gina, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. I really recently started working with charms. Well, thank you for being here. Christina, and thanks for being a member. Hierophant, need more education? Seek instructors who might guide you in finding the way that is right for you. So, very good. And if you have other cards you have questions about, go ahead. I was having fun the other day with Stephen Bright's Spirit Within Tarot and the charms, so I'm going to keep that. And for the people who have asked for me to try my three-way oracle, we're having three ways here at Global Tarot Circle. Sorry. You may think I'm grown up, but I'm entirely not. Okay. Oh, Virginia! Hierophant, he who proclaims what is sacred. Dina, Hierophant is Taurus. I once heard that Taurus is the most radical sign in the zodiac. Audrey, and thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Hierophant, trusting your own inner compass as a guide. That's all good stuff. All right, so now. Okay. So I will do a couple of the questions that I see here. Okay, so this looks like a question for the group. From Gina Rutledge. Is the attorney, now, question for the group or for me? I'm going to take it. I'm taking that question. We're doing that. I will do that one. Let me just go up and see if there's any more. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start with that one. I'm taking it. No, wait, see, I feel like I missed something. Hang on a minute. Okay, maybe not. Okay. So, Gina Rutledge, you are going to be my first guinea pig. Okay. Is the attorney I'm using tomorrow a good choice? And I'm sorry that you need an attorney at all. No one ever wants to have an attorney. Okay. Tarot, the Eight of Cups. Oracle, the Ghost Pipe, which is reliance and friendship. And the charm is the feather. So I'm going to say absolutely yes, a good choice. I actually believe that this is someone you can rely on, and that whatever you have to do in court, it's going to move forward. It's going to get you to where you need to go. It's not fun. It's not easy. But it'll get to where you need to go, and it's smart. The attorney is smart. And so there's an intellectual capacity here. For you, there's an emotional release. And there is some spiritual guidance here that will be helpful. So let me know what you think about that. Okay, Dina, not a difficult question at all. What happens when we die? Question from Dina. And let me know what you thought about that reading, Gina. And don't be afraid to say, Christiana, just stick to tarot. My feelings will not be hurt. Okay. Okay. What happens when we die? Two of Pentacles. Rabbit tobacco, which is optimism and gladness. And the skull and crossbones. I feel like we exist in more than one place. Once we have died, we exist in more than one place. The body is gone. The body, we never see that body again. It literally is gone. But we have every reason to think that after we pass, we have every reason to be optimistic about this. And then we are eternal and eternally able to exist in more than one place and come back if we want or need to. All right. I'm taking it. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Gina, cool. That was from your last reading. And yes, it is for a power of attorney. Oh, that's been needing to happen. Yep. Absolutely. All right. Peggy Lou, I would like to see what comes up, what you come up with for my relationship. All right. Mind blown. This is fun, right? Okay, we're blurry. Come on, camera, come back. Okay. So this question, Peggy Lou, what comes up for my relationship? The Tower reversed, okra, and a butterfly. So here's the thing. It has, it's in a constant state of turmoil, but you can also count on each other in certain ways. And just when you think you can't take it anymore, there is a transformation and things get better for a minute. And so it's this weird cycle that is unhealthy in some ways, but helpful in some ways. And it feels like with this butterfly, it feels like there is a potential to transform it, to come out of this tower energy and into something stronger and more transformative. So you could make it better. All right. Hey, Serena, nice to see you. Glad you made it. All right. I'm demonstrating this new weird technique of one tarot card, one oracle card from Southern Botanic Oracle, and one charm in answer to specific questions. And the floor is open for any questions about tarot at all or divination at all. Okay, DH, what should be my focus for March? 10 of Swords reversed. Blue Bonnet, which is bravery and sacrifice. And look, a different butterfly. I love that. So, personal healing and transformation, the big stuff, the things that have been hurting you, the things that have been holding you down, the things that have been upsetting you, whether internal or external, figure out what they are and how you can transform them. You may not be able to make all the changes this month, but you can plan them and figure out what they're going to be. All right. Oh, Pamela, regarding death, I absolutely loved how you wove your thoughts through the card, oracle, and charm. Truly amazing. Thank you. Yeah, that was an interesting reading. Quinn, I love this new method. Really interesting. So I encourage you to try it too. If which one of us doesn't have, oracles or whatever kicking around that we haven't used? This is a thing to play with. Claire C., thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member. Due to a stroke, my sister cannot speak clearly. I'm so sorry. She loves our conversations. Do we share a psychic bond? How can I best communicate with her? Wow. Okay. Hang on a minute. Oh, Betty Fleischer, Hierophant, marriage or divorce? Okay. Sally, three-way. Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, here we go. For some reason, even though I have the question in my head, I feel like I need to be looking at it when I do it. Okay, due to a stroke, my sister cannot speak clearly. She loves her conversations. Do we share a psychic bond? How can I best communicate with her? 7 of Pentacles, patiently. Maturity and experience with Hobblebush. And the tree. So isn't it interesting? We have a tree, and then the 7 of Pentacles, there's a tree here too. There's a gardening thing going on. So is there a psychic bond? There's certainly the genetic bond and the bond of having known each other for essentially all of your lives. And the thing is, you're willing to be patient with her. You communicate with her by being open. I think you are opening yourself psychically, but you're also just being patient. And that releases her anxiety because she has anxiety around communicating, of course. And so she has less anxiety. So it is this shared family tree, maturity, experience. Is there something psychic going on there? Sure. But I think it is primarily because you are family. I think, too, the ancestors from your family tree are coming to help. And so this is something that, because you are family and because you are willing to be patient and because that makes her relax, is how and why that's happening. You don't need to do better. What you're doing is exactly right. Okay. Clumsy Clairvoyance. Looking for a gift I can give others. Here we go. The Sun. Sugar Maple, which is information and knowledge. Oh, Dina, the roots speak to each other. That is beautiful. For Claire's reading, that's so good. And here we have the key. Look at that. So, clumsy clairvoyance, the gift that you can give to others is the brilliance of your knowledge, whether that's through teaching, through readings, through just wise interaction, sharing your knowledge, what you know, again, psychically or, psychically, intuitively, intellectually, all of that. That's the gift you give others. All right. Okay. JF1, the three-way. I love this. We're going to call this the three-way from now on. From now on. That's so great. I love this so much. JF1, thanks for being a member. There's an investigation going on at a place I work. So far, no updates. Can you see what's going on and if the person will return to work? Interesting. Ooh. The investigation is very much underway and they are finding information. Veneration and legacy. Ooh. The black cat. There's a lot here and it's a mystery and you may never know all that is true. Even if this person returns to work, there's going to be things this person is not going to be able to talk about. I can guarantee you they are leaving no stone unturned. And I'm not sure if the person's going to return to work, but remember, with the cat having 9 lives, I'm going to say yes. Oh, Disco Bunny. Will China threaten military invasion of Taiwan this year? So that's a hard question because on some level, China is always threatening military invasion of Taiwan. So, I would make that like more specific, like, will there be a heightened risk of that? Because I feel like, there's always a level of that, right? The one China policy is a threat to Taiwan, always. And so I think the question really, is there going to be a greater threat? Four of Swords reversed, collard greens, which is wealth and security. And tarot, literally tarot. With tarot, I would say they will only actually do something if it's in their best interest. They're ready to do it. They're ready. They might do it to distract from other problems. But they're only going to do what is in their own best interest. And so they have that one China policy, but they're not necessarily going to move until they have a real reason to. And so they will not threaten themselves in order to threaten someone else, but they stand ready. And so when the opportunity is right, be it this year, next year, another year, eventually it will happen. Bella Luna will use this mixed message method. Cool. It really does stretch. It's stretch. JF1, glad they're being thorough, but oh man, I hope you are wrong about them coming back. And I might be. This is definitely me playing, right? But thank you for playing with me. Okay. Oh, Sally, I'm seeing flashes of light in my apartment sometimes lately. Am I being visited or is it my imagination? Oh, let's see what we got going on here. 8 of Wands, you are definitely receiving a message. And it's a message to bring healing to you. balance and stability. And it's a fish. So what do I do with the fish with this? So what I'm going to say is the message is coming in, Sally, to the deepest level of your subconscious and your intuition. It is definitely a message from one who has passed on, and you will not be cognizant of the message. The lights represent a presence that is someone from the other side to bring you healing at a very, very deep level. The lights are all you're going to see or know, but what's happening under the surface is huge. Absolutely huge. Okay. Now we are in our last 4 minutes. I'll keep going as I see questions. I want to ask everyone, if you've got shameless self-promotion, go ahead and drop it. And I want to let you know that it's March 1st. Our tarot scopes for March are scheduled to premiere in 15 after the hour. So wherever you are, like where I am, it's 8:15. Wherever you are, it's 5:15. It's whatever 15. But essentially, after we end here, in 15 minutes, look for the premiere of tarot scopes for March. Okay. Karen Hendershot, here we go. How do I know I can trust my decisions? I feel like my decision maker is off lately. Yeah, that's a hard one. 9 of Pentacles, because you're not confident in yourself. You have to be confident in yourself. Again, with the sugar maple, recognize that you have knowledge and information. And if you don't, go get it. Do the research. Look for what you need to know. Make sure that you look for the knowledge, but don't forget the spiritual piece. There's the magic wand. Your tarot fairy godmother has a magic wand for you. So be confident in yourself. Seek out the knowledge if you don't have it. If you already have it, trust your knowledge, but also trust your intuition. Okay. And we're in our last 3 minutes. Kelly, my son and I struggle to get along. What is the energy around our relationship? King of Pentacles. Well, I think you both want to be in charge. That's part of the problem. Love and sensuality. Now, context. We are not suggesting anything inappropriate, but we know that the two of you do love each other, but he very much needs to feel like he doesn't need a mother right now. And we get the Sun. The Sun. He needs to feel like he's in his place of power. And I think sometimes from that place of power, because you have knowledge and you have maturity, you see things he's doing and ways he's doing them that aren't going to serve him. But I think you need to back off and let him make his own mistakes and just offer him a safe place to land. Okay. Audrey M., I need relationship magic, please. So are you literally asking for how to do love magic with tarot? Because I can tell you. Look through the cards face up and find images that represent the relationship that you want. And hold those to your heart, breathe them in, meditate with them. Now, what do you need to know about finding a relationship and what you need to do to find a relationship? 3 of Wands reverse. Stop believing you can't. Black snake root. Make sure you are good at having boundaries and setting expectations. I feel like in the past you have not always, and that's why relationships have not gone well for you. And look at that, a cute VW bug. which sort of says, you're on your life journey, and what you're looking for is a partner on that journey. And you want to settle for nothing less than that partner. So believe you can do it. Be willing to set boundaries and manage expectations and find a partner for the journey, nothing less. All right. Oh, interesting. Back to the death reading. Quinn, the Two of Pentacles make me think about the impact and weight of our good and bad deeds during life, maybe affecting our post-life experience. Interesting. Very good. So, my friends, I want to thank you so much for being here and for allowing me to play. And thank you for coming to play. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. Please stick around on the channel. And in 15 minutes, Dina, no hitchhikers. That's brilliant. Please stick around on the channel and look for the premiere of Taroscopes and get your Taroscopes in 15 minutes. I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom, or in person in Palm City. And I'll be back tomorrow at noon with the Tarot Topics weekly newsletter recap, where I'll let you know why you can have my torch when you pry it from my cold, dead hand, which is what the newsletter was about this week. All right, my friends, thank you so much. Happy birthday, Teresa. Thank you, everyone, for being part of this community. I appreciate all of you. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Take care. Join us in 15 minutes for Taroscopes. Oh, Lisa, where's your reading? Okay, yeah. Got you. Where's your question? Oh, and Julia, I see your question too. Okay, I got you. Julia, I will get you. And Lisa, where's your question, Lisa? We're in overtime. That's okay. Lisa. Oh, okay. Lisa Harmon. Is it, and it's funny because both of these two questions are both about husbands who have passed on. Is it my husband's spirit I sense coming into the house? The High Priestess, Star Jasmine, Spiritual Gifts and Abundance, and the Ladybug. If it is, he's coming with guidance, but there's history there that's difficult. And you have healing you need to do regarding that history. But recognize that he is coming to bring you the gift of real guidance. So it's about releasing who he was in life and welcoming him in spirit. All right. So got you, Lisa. Let me know your feedback on that. And I want to say thank you so much to Julia for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. And Julia wants a message from her husband in spirit. So we will absolutely do that. And thank you for both to Lisa and Julia for calling my attention to those last questions. I appreciate it. All right. Julia, the Devil reversed, rabbit tobacco, optimism and gladness. And this was also the card that came up to say what happens after we die. And the Sun. So, Julia, your husband just wants you to know that he is so happy and so comfortable and so glad to be out of that body. That body was failing him. And so he wants you to enjoy your life as it is. The two of you will be together again. He wants you to be happy now, and he wants you to know he is happy too. All right. Lisa, that makes sense. Okay, good. Julia, let me know some feedback on that real quick. Thank you for the first timers. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate all of you. Hope that you subscribe. And Julia, are you still here? Let me know if that made sense to you. And thank you again so much for the super sticker. And I do want to remind you that if you don't subscribe to the Tarot Topics weekly newsletter, you can do it right on my website, christianagaudet.com. Definitely check that out. And okay, Julia, hopefully you got that. And I'm going to go off and get ready for Tarot Scope. So thank you so much. I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Oh, there you are. Okay, blessings to you. So comforting. Okay, good. Good. Glad you got it. Thank you so much. Be good.